Today's daily code problem of the day is remove subfolders from the file system number 1233. For this problem, we're given a list of folder. We want to return the folders after removing all of the subfolders in these folders. A lot of folders. So we may return the answer in whatever order we want. We just need to get the right subfolders. So if a folder of I is located within another folder J, it's called a subfolder of it. So a subfolder of folder J must start with folder J. Followed by slash. So for example, AB would be a subfolder of A. Typically, when we look at a file system, we would think that A would be the parent folder, and then B would be the subfolder, C would be the subfolder of B. In this case, A is the parent folder, A still is the parent folder, but B in this case is the subfolder. So if we look down here at, let me make sure I'm looking at the right example. So example 1 here, we can see that C is a starting folder 2 times. The reason this is because CD is the parent folder. So in this example, /C/D is a parent folder. That would make /C/D/E a child folder. And then /C/F would not be a subfolder simply because it does not start with /C/D. If we had /C/F coming after /C/D, then it would be a subfolder. However, it's not. So it's a little bit of a confusing folder system that they got set up here. Not sure what system this is running on, but that is how we are intended to tackle this terrible file system. So for this problem, we are simply going to use an array to store all of our parent folders, and we will check if that parent folder has any subfolders by looping through our folder array. I know it's a lot of folders, but I will walk us through this. So the first thing, the key component to this problem, is first sorting our array. And this is going to be lexicographically, meaning that we are going to have our files sorted or our folders sorted. First A, AA, AAA, and then AAAB, so on and so forth. So we're going to we can do that by simply doing arrays.sort in Java, and most other languages have their version of this. So we're going to say arrays.sort folder, and boom, we are sorted lexicographically. Next thing we're going to do is initiate an array list. So we're going to have an array list. And the reason we're using an array list is so we can build on top of this. We don't want to set a strict length for this list. And we can call it our list, which is a new array list. So we're using the array list, so we don't have to set a strict deadline to how many folders we're either going to include or not include. And we do know we're going to include one folder, and that is our first folder. So list.add our folder at 0. And the reason we're including this folder, no matter what, is we've already sorted them lexicographically. So it would look something like this: A, and then A, and then A, B, so on and so forth. And then B would be in here, right? So we're sorting them lexicographically. This would actually come before A, B, AA, but you get what I'm saying. So we've already sorted them lexicographically. So whatever is that folder of 0 is 100% a parent folder. Now we just need to simply check if folder of 1 is a subfolder of folder of 0, and then so on and so forth. And each time we find a new parent folder, or one that is not a subfolder of folder of 0, we will add it to our list, and then we will compare every folder from there on out to that folder instead of folder of 0, because that is our new parent folder. So let's go ahead and do this. For each integer I, we'll start at 1 since we already have 0. As long as I is less than folder.length, I can increment. And so we're going to have a string, and this is going to be whatever word is currently our parent folder. And we could call it string parent will be equal to list.get our list.size -1. So whatever the most recent parent folder we have identified, that is what we will take for our parent folder to compare to. So we'll take our parent, and what we're going to do is we're going to plus equal the character of a slash in front of it. So if we had a slash as our current folder, slash a, so if we have slash a as our current folder, we're going to add another slash in front of it, meaning that whatever comes after it would be a subfolder. So we're going to add that slash in front of it, and then we're going to compare whatever we're looking at to see if we have the parent and a slash, and if we do, then we have a subfolder. So if we do not have a folder of I that starts with that parent string, then we know it is not a subfolder. So we can list.add our folder of I. And that is actually all we have to do. So we can actually return list here. And this will pass our test cases. And it passes all solutions. So all we're doing here is checking, does our parent folder, including a slash after that parent folder, is that contained in the current element we're looking at? If it does, then we have a subfolder, we're going to remove it. If not, it's a new parent folder. So that's it. Thank you, and follow for more daily LeetCode solutions.